a Sin City street fight. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. All right, so with this match, a lot of people were, when they first heard Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, there were a lot of fans complaining online. But, I was like, let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. And to these two guys' credit, I thought they made the absolute best of this storyline, and it did tie into where things were last year when Drew McIntyre was cashed in on by Damian Priest. So I really enjoyed the story, and these guys came out here, and it was a hard-hitting match. Shout out to SMP in the chat. He says, I see a Rhea and Bianca died in the future and Io and Zayn feud. Oh, I guess he's saying Rhea and Bianca might team up to take on Io and Zayn. Yeah, they could go that route and stuff like that. Earl also asks, do I do Raw and SmackDown reviews? Only the special Raw, if there's a special Raw or SmackDown, but mostly the big four shows. SMP also says the street fight could have been better. Well, getting into this street fight match, yeah, I thought it was hard hitting. At one point, I think someone who was a relative of Drew McIntyre gave Drew McIntyre the phone, so he took a quick selfie with Damian Priest once he's down to the ground, and pretty funny moment and stuff like that. Drew McIntyre, he also tries to break Damian Priest's neck by lodging his neck in between the chair where it supports the back and the part that supports the butt. But he runs into a Claymore, and Damian delivers a one-arm, he goes for the Claymore, and Damian delivers a one-arm choke slam. But these guys just go ahead and really, man, they're just hitting hard. Damian, he sends Drew McIntyre through a table with the razor's edge. Drew McIntyre is giving Damian Priest the future shock DDT on the top of the steel steps, hurting both of them. At one point, Damian Priest, he tries to walk the ropes like the Undertaker, and Drew McIntyre, he ends up basically shoving shoving Damian Priest off the middle of the top rope and sending him through two tables on the outside of the ring. From here, Damian Priest, he is pulled in between the top and bottom turnbuckles and the edge towards the corner of the ring, and from there a chair is laid next to his head, and this is where Drew McIntyre goes in for the Claymore and gets the 1-2-3 pinfall victory against Damian Priest, avenging his cash in from last year at WrestleMania 40. Like I said, good job to Drew and Priest. I know a lot of people, they were not excited about this when it was first announced, but like I said, these guys, they made the most of this story, and I think they made the most of this match. So I thought, hey, this was a solid WrestleMania match, and it made sense for the story. Both these guys, they went out there and they made the most of their WrestleMania moment. So that was really cool. And also after the match, there was something announced where Michael Cole also mentions that there will be debuting superstars coming to the main roster, alluding to NXT call-ups for the first time ever. I think that's been done on WWE programming, actually announcing there's going to be some call-ups coming in for NXT. Earl says it was Drew, brother. Drew, oh, okay, it's Drew's brother. Gotcha. Thank you, Earl. Appreciate it. It's always good doing these things live because I can't catch everything in my notes. But yeah, that's cool. He got a great moment with his brother and stuff. Obviously, like my brother, my real life brother here in my chat and everything, supporting me. So cool for Drew to probably have his real life brother go ahead and help him out and all that stuff. So that was awesome. All right, our next match here.